and get great discounts in the commercial
You can just
drive
edit
area
it or
at
whatever. Right.
Audiophile, Bone Rattle Music, Highlight Records, and the People's Co-op
That
Bookstore.
was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Just played
It
it.
pays
Yeah,
to be a
it's,
friend of
Shelley.
CITR. To learn more, come
just
visit
got
us
her
at room
CD.
233 of the sub on
She's
UBC
listening.
campus, or check us out online at
She's
CITR.ca.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting.
Cool. That was our last song.
Shalini. If I forget, I'll ask you again. It's about Alex is not here.
So we're back here, 101.9 FM. CITR. So we started the show with Ostra from Montreal, I believe. The song was Beat and the Pulse. That was the Cool Thing remix. And then we listened to Shalini. She has a brand new CD. And the song was Book of Dreams. Yeah. So we have a Mouthful of Daisy. That's the music that we are listening in the back. Hey guys, how are you?
Hello.
Good. Yeah. These guys were here on the show like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, like 2007, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been up to since then?
What have we been up to? We've all been up to different things, I think.
Since then.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you have a new CD now, huh?
That's right. Yeah.
Twice renewed.
Twice renewed. Yeah, we recorded that in March, over
New York.
in New York, and yeah, so that's our second album. There's a big gap in between the first and the second, but nevertheless, there it is.
Cool. Okay, let's because we have only 3. You're right now. You're 5 members or 4?
No, we're 4.
We're 4.
Alex
Okay.
is actually unfortunately at work, so.
Working
Okay.
for the
Hello,
man.
Alex. He's probably listening in.
Yeah. And Alex is the bass player, right?
The bass
Yes.
player. Yes.
Okay. And he's the only one that actually lives in Vancouver.
That's
Isn't
right.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all,
So
we're, all,
then
we're all suburbians, the
suburban.
rest of us.
So we have Sean. Is it
Sean, yeah.
Michella.
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 And Jace.
Jace.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sean is the drummer,
Yeah.
and Michelle is the singer. I guess you're the
I
guitar
guess so,
player.
yeah.
So the CD, you recorded that in New York, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the story about that?
I got approached about a year and a half ago by a producer, and again, the band was on hiatus, nothing was going on, and he liked the music and really wanted to work with us. So, kind of really had to rush stuff back together, piece the band back together, which worked out perfect. We wrote the album fairly quick. By the time we got our lineup established again, we only had maybe 2 months before we had to go and record a whole album. So it was stressful, but we got it done, and it turned out all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had the songs ready, or?
Some of them were there. None of the melodies and lyrics were there, so that all had to be done.
I added all that, so it took us like, what, 6 months? Just over 6 months to work on that. And
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the
So you're
structure.
the lyricist then?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So what are the lyrics about?
Oh. I knew that was coming. Well, about anything and everything. About war, about love, about loss, about hope. But anything that inspires me in that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it like more poetry or just stories? Or?
Yeah, they emerge from, like I write poetry and they emerge from poetry and then they become lyrics, the melodies. So.
Okay. Cool. What's gonna be the first single?
We're still debating that.
We're still trying to figure that out too.
We got like the producer's got his pick, we've got our pick. So yeah, it'll be probably between Masterpiece to Perfection and Shadow of the Night, probably.
Yeah, a lot of people liken Surf Song too on MySpace. It's just been racking up the plays.
Okay.
Yeah, we move it around and people still playing it. So
Yeah, so from that and playing shows, I think we'll determine
Yeah.
which way to go. Because I mean, a lot of these songs they've got very different feels to them. So
Uh-huh.
it's not like one song that kind of all sounds the same. So it'll be interesting to see which
Cool. So
which
you
one people gravitate towards. So.
nice. So you have like four potential singles, or you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
It depends who listens to it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone kind of has their own, take, and like that's, we get multiple people saying, wow, that was a really cool song, or oh, I really like that other song, so.
Yeah, we don't have much filler on this album. The other one, I can admit that there were some songs that were kind of just put in there to fill up the 10, 11 songs we need. But this one, I listen to it now, and even, because you do get sick of the stuff you've been playing forever, but even now it's...
Yeah.
It's still good.
We
still like it.
We've been playing this stuff since January last year, so,
Yeah.
Or even longer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
before that,
yeah.
yeah.
So writing it and all that, so
Mhm.
wow.
Cool. So which songs do you have prepared for today?
We'll do acoustically. I don't know if you want us to do one or two, but we can. We'll try out Excalibur and After Party. The two
Okay.
we can play. Yeah.
Cool. Should we listen to one of them?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can listen to.
What should we play?
Want to listen
No,
to
we're gonna do
Excalibur?
that.
We'll play
Listen to
Excalibur.
it.
Yeah. Let's listen to After Party.
Or you want to listen to one of the songs?
Yeah, might
That
as
we're
well.
playing as well, or maybe a different.
Yeah, we'll play a different song.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Well, which one do you want?
I don't know. Should we play Shadow of the Night?
Sure. Shadow Night.
Yeah.
Sure.
See what people think about it.
Okay, just play from the album.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's number 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh really?
I
I'm like, I wrote down I wrote down all the time and stuff. I don't get it. Really? How many?
I don't know. Good activity. Yeah.
That's good. I let a lot of people know. Do you know people? No? Did you let people know?
Yeah, put it on my bike.
I put it on Facebook. But I didn't kind of like tell people about to do, because we can get anybody to listen to it.
Just podcast that.
What?
Just podcast that.
Yeah.
So we're back here, 101.9 FM. So that's from the new album of Mouthful of Daisy, Twice Renewed. That was Shadow of the Night, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So shows, let's plug your show because people are asking.
Sorry, what's that?
Shows.
The show.
Oh, shows.
Oh, shows.
Yeah, we got a show on Friday.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be playing at the British Ex-Servicemen's Club, right?
Yeah.
And then we have another show at the end of January.
28th.
January 28th, yeah.
At Princeton.
At the Princeton Pub with
Okay.
some bands that are friends of ours too. So yeah, we got some stuff coming up, yeah.
Okay. Which bands are playing on the Princeton?
The Princeton is with bands with
Rogues Riot.
Rogues Riot and Man the Wolf. Yeah, and
Okay.
they're actually it's totally weird. One of the bass player in Man the Wolf was a guy that I used to jam with 8 years ago, and we ran into each other, and I was like, whoa, what are you doing? You're still in in the scene and
Yeah, and I totally
Danny.
ran at one of our shows, one back in November, right?
Yeah.
I ran into an old friend from high school, after, I don't know.
Yeah, he was in
12
another
years or
band,
something.
and
He's from Rogues Riot, so.
Okay.
yeah, they're kind of rockabilly type stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, next Friday at the British Experiment Association, that's on 1143 Kingsway. You guys are going to be sharing the bill with Quit the City and Karen Foley, so it's a pretty good bill, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty,
Yeah.
pretty excited
Looking
about
forward to
that, yeah. This Friday. So check them out. We play live with the whole band.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome.
it'll be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in a while, like playing live. I think I saw you at the Roxy playing
Did you?
many years ago.
That was
Yeah.
probably the same time we came here. Yeah, so
Yeah.
4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
So,
just
yeah.
played the Roxy actually. It's
On the 20th,
on the
right?
20th of December. Yeah, it was a really good show actually. Lots of
Mhm.
people came out. We made a video, and for that last song that we're just doing, and it's kind of getting edited right now, and it looks really cool. So
Okay.
yeah.
It'll
Cool.
be posted soon.
Yeah. On your webpage? What's your webpage?
Well, right now we've got the MySpace one, and we're again looking at relaunching our website because like everything else, has been on hold for a while. So
Uh-huh.
that has to all be done, I guess, before we actually release this officially. So in the next couple months, we'll have
Okay.
everything going. Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's say hi to people that are listening there. I don't know who you want to
Oh yeah, definitely. We want to say
Shout out.
hi to everybody, all our friends, family, fans. Thank you so much for listening and your continuous support.
And
Much-
Alex and his work crew.
Yes. Hi, Alex. And much love to everybody and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. We have here Robert from Rain Shadow, I think is his band. He's listening, and Shalini that will listen to her song. Lillian, Karen Foley. We'll play some Karen Foley later.
Yeah,
So
okay.
sure, see what she
Sure.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the guys also from Quit the City will play a track from them.
Cool.
Cool show,
That's
eh?
great.
And what else? Well, let's play some. You want to play some?
We can do an acoustic one, yeah,
let's do
sure.
it. Which one are you gonna
Excalibur.
perform? Excalibur? Cool. Yeah, so that's Excalibur. Get some background music here. Oh, actually, that's the song right there.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Cool.